Hey guys, it's Bert. Tonight we're here to talk about a few different things. I had some things on my mind as per usual, but if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so we have quite a few things to talk about in this video. I'm going to knock it all out. And as an FYI, if you're following the Jessica Kent situation, I will have my reaction to her video up after this one. It'll be the very next video. Thank you for your patience. I had a really busy and a little bit of a hectic work week. But that's just the way that life goes sometimes, and I really appreciate your patience. So either way, yeah, today we're going to cover a few different things, and then the Jessica Kent reaction will be the video right after this one. So first things first, I want to talk about I think the most upsetting thing that has been uncovered about Alicia as of recently. You know, there's a lot of things that are upsetting about her that come to the surface periodically, but when it comes to her not caring about people around her, this is a really common theme that I have seen personally with her. And it's this whole idea of like, it's so self-serving. It's not taking her kids' privacy seriously, not taking strangers' privacy seriously, not caring about building these parasocial relationships with weird fans online. And she also doesn't give two shits about the environment. We see that all the time. Now, I want to bring to your attention that Amy Robinson did a video, and I also spoke to Amy over on Instagram about this, but she made a video where she was sharing how Alicia essentially wanted to drain dirty laundry water into her neighbor's backyard.
We buy a big plastic tote and we put it down there and we drain the wash water. You could do laundry, you drain the wash water in, you put you use a sump pump and a hose and put the hose over into the neighbor's yard, and you could pump the water out all the way over to there. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, we put the pool water over there. The neighbors would just have to not find out.
And I just have to say, this is a really random side note, but Amy uses words that I love sometimes. Instead of her saying backyard or yard, she was saying garden. And I just think that that is such a pristine way to describe someone's property, instead of just saying, oh, their backyard, call it their garden. It just sounds so magical and whimsical. I love it. But either way, I will share the clip that was on Amy's video. But essentially, Josh and Alicia are in the kitchen. This is a video that is over a year old. And they were basically coming up with a plan to drain this dirty washer water onto their neighbor's property. And we're also talking about Alicia in this video oversharing about one of her children who has, she was oversharing about bathroom habits. So we're talking about dirty laundry water that could be, technically a biohazard, because if you're talking about something that has bodily fluids on it, I'm so upset about this, then we're talking about contaminating somebody else's property with dirty laundry water that has bodily fluids in it. Like, that to me is just like the lowest of low.
You know, how would you even see it? And what difference would it make to anybody? Because I do it over there.
Yeah.
The hose would run all the way across over into that lake over there.
Orange plate.
I said it was crazy.
Yes, it is. But I like it. It works.
I like it. It works.
When do you want me to do it, this weekend?
Yeah. It's like when he's just pants, I've got to get that in the wash. Otherwise, those clothes,
Right.
that doesn't leave. That stench doesn't
I know.
leave.
And it gets all over the other clothes
It
that you
does.
wash with it.
I know.
If you want to treat your own house and your own property like crap, go for it. But what I do not want to see is people treating their neighbors like shit. Like, who do you think you are? I said for the longest time that Alicia is very lazy. The other thing that was shown in this video is that she was using regular plates. And we've talked about this for a while, how she uses these paper dishes, and she will not only buy paper plates, but she'll buy paper bowls, big and small. She will buy, disposable utensils. Like if Alicia could have it, she would have a disposable house, so she can just throw the whole thing in the garbage at the end of the day. The woman is lazy and is hailed as some kind of super mom who has this ability to save children and get it all done, and she buys all of her kids everything that they want. I am so tired of the message that is being sent about Alicia being some kind of like savior. She is a fake savior. I think the woman is a fraud, and for that clip to be shown so clearly, and this is not something where, oh, it was taken out of context, oh, you didn't hear it right, oh, she was talking. It's very clear what they were coming up with, this plan to try to do it and for the neighbors to not figure it out. I find it absolutely just appalling that somebody would think that that's okay. And as I said, if you want to do that on your own property, that's your yard. But I swear to God, if I caught somebody doing that in my backyard, I would be livid pissed. Her neighbors could not only possibly have small children that play in the backyard, small or big kids, it doesn't matter. They could have kids that are playing in the backyard. If it's just adults, the adults could spend time in their backyard like most people do. They could have dogs or cats that go in and out during the day, and you're literally putting urine, or bodily fluid, dirty laundry water onto their property, where these people go into their yard to spend time and not treat their property like shit. But then you have Alicia over here trying to come up with this sneaky plan to utilize her neighbor's yard for something that she doesn't want in her own yard. I really don't understand what it's going to take for people to understand why people don't respect Alicia. At this point, maybe those people that are still applauding her are just going to continue to applaud her. But it is so insane to me the lengths that Dougherty Dozen fans will go to defend Alicia in these deplorable, disgusting things that she does. The food waste. Let's talk about that, because on my last video, I got a couple of comments from people saying, oh, are you clocking your neighbor for how much food they're wasting? Are you clocking XYZ to see how much food they're wasting? No, I'm not digging through my neighbor's trash. I'm not looking into their windows. I am not a, weird psychopath or anything like that. But Alicia is a public figure. And as a reminder, since, Dougherty Dozen fans need to have things broken down so simplistic to even remotely comprehend what I'm saying, what I am saying is if she's putting it out there, opinions are going to be shared, and that's exactly what my channel has done for years now. I'm a commentary channel. If you want to watch her blow money at Wegmans, you're on the wrong channel. I am here to deliver commentary on her very public presence. Food waste matters. Treating your neighbors like shit matters. Oversharing when it comes to your kids matters. Making money off of your kids so that you can support a shopping, what I think is borderline shopping addiction if it's not. And no, I'm not diagnosing her. I am just using that as a term to describe exactly what most of us see with her. And yeah, I have a commentary channel. If you don't like it, don't watch it, maybe. Like, that's kind of where I am with that. The next thing I want to talk about in this video is that I know quite a few of y'all reached out to me on Instagram. Love Meg posted on her Instagram story and showed their sweet dog Molly, who seems to, based on the common kind of opinion, the dog seems to be limping very, very badly. And I'm not sure what's going on with Molly. I hope that she is okay. Yes, she is an old dog and she has had a limp for a long time, but it does seem to be exacerbated. So I'm not sure if it's because of the constant moving around. Is she not getting enough rest? Is she, is her health kind of deteriorating due to being flown all the way over there and then moving from house to house and not really knowing, are we going to be in the same house tomorrow? Like, dogs like schedule, they like structure, and they love their home. So to jump all around like that is not what most senior dogs deserve, and that's how I feel. I will never be sorry for the way that I feel about Molly. I think that Meg and Justin made a really self-serving decision to put her on that flight and get her over there. And even though I am so happy she made it and is okay, I still have many, many opinions about her quality of life over there, being bumped around from house to house, Airbnb to Airbnb. And that's kind of how I feel about it. It's sad to me. Something else that I've been thinking about quite a bit is the argument that I hear from a lot of family vlogger fans, and they love to come into my comments with the response of, it's none of your business. And I've talked about this before, but just to hit on it in this video, because I think I'll probably get a couple comments like that on the Jessica Kent video as well if my prediction is correct. But when it comes to telling a commentary channel or somebody in a comment section, oh, that's none of your business, as long as they're reacting to public content, once you put it out, it's public. That's why it's called public, because you are opening it up to the public. And as a reminder, once you do that, the public is going to share their opinions about it. If you don't want opinions about it, then keep it offline. That is something so simple that I have said for so long. If you don't want people to chatter about it or anything like that, then don't give them the content to chatter about. It's pretty simple. The next thing I want to talk about is the increase of de-influencing. I'm seeing this a lot over on TikTok specifically, and I like the idea of de-influencing, but there seems to be this one thing that a lot of the people that are making these de-influencing videos, they're missing this key component. And the key component is that when you're de-influencing, the idea is to tell people all about products that they don't need. Now, most of the videos that I've been seeing is people saying, don't buy this instead. Even if it's a cheaper alternative to the original product that they were talking about, for me, that's not necessarily de-influencing. And is it that serious at the end of the day? No, not really. But if de-influencing is going to be on the rise, I would rather just hear about a bunch of products that you don't need. It's kind of like the idea of anti-hauls. I used to do anti-hauls all the time on my channel. I actually might start incorporating them maybe like once a month. Tell me how you guys would feel about that down below. But in my opinion, it's, here are products that you don't need, and the marketing might be really cute and you might hear every influencer under the sun talking about it, but it's nothing that is going to change your life. It's not going to be groundbreaking or anything like that. I mean, let's be honest, none of the makeup that comes out has ever changed your life. Like, literally, has anything ever changed your life? If I was going to give credit to any category, it might be a skincare product. But when it comes to a mascara, a lip gloss, a foundation, none of that stuff is going to literally be life-changing. So I love the idea of de-influencing. but I like de-influencing for what it is and not the buy this, not that, or buy this because it's less expensive, don't buy that. I just like to say, don't buy it. Don't buy it. You don't need it. It's not going to change your life. And that's how I feel about de-influencing. But I do love to see the increase of content along the lines of de-influencing. I just prefer one over the other. I will link Amy's video down below in case you want to hear her opinions on it. I'm sure a lot of y'all have already heard her video. But either way, I did want to share my thoughts nevertheless. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.